Diversion Audio.
Okay, guys, Armen, who plays Callum, is about to go in for a take. And I'm going to try to give you guys a little sneak peek.
Yeah, of course.
And action.
I know that I haven't been the best guardian. I should have looked out for you more and checked in on you. I should have looked out for you more and checked in on how you were adjusting. That being said, it's not safe for a 17-year-old to be living alone. I hate to go to these lengths, but if I don't hear from you within the next 24 hours, I will have to have you brought back to Malibu by any means necessary. I'm sorry. Please come home. Callum. Callum?
What's your name?
All right, great. Yeah.
Hey guys, this is Emma DeMuth, and welcome to a special behind-the-scenes episode of the Royals of Malibu. You might recognize me as the voice of some of those ads and the host of the bonus episodes, but I also work as a producer and on the story development of the show. This episode is going to be a little bit different because I want to take you guys behind the scenes as we record season 2.
Yes, we love it. Day one. Let's keep this all week.
You already know.
PM session.
Yes, cheers.
I feel like there's a lot of energy in this room for a Monday morning. We're just so excited. Sick everything is. I love working with them. I love being with all the actors. We're all like a family. We're all like besties. If you couldn't tell, that was Alyssa McKay who plays Ella on the show. She's going to be in almost every single scene this week, so she has a lot of work ahead of her. But let me tell you, she is a rock star, and if anyone can handle it, it's her. Because I get like nervous but like excited. Okay guys, here is our director Matt Sav giving the actors some tips before heading into the booth.
So the way that we're going to record, we're going to try and get everything actually today in 2 takes if we can. And so the first take, warm up, but treat it as a real take. Second take, obviously try and get as flawless as possible, no pressure. But if needed, we will either do pickups or a full third take, and I'll just, be listening very carefully. So just trust if we got it, we got it. And this is the biggest thing, the 2 biggest things are, obviously this is like a high-octane drama, but we really want to keep it grounded. Everyone did such a good job last season with that. So, really try to physically ground yourself in real space. And if you can, don't perform at the mic, but just direct your performance at the mic. And I hope everyone gets that subtle distinction. So if you're in a bar, imagine you're in a bar. If you're at a party, imagine you're at a party. And just happen to direct that performance at the mic. And with that, we will get the first 4 people in the booth.
Yeah, so one more time. Yeah.
Cool. And today I just want to say congratulations on all the success from season 1.
In only 5 days, we record all of season 2. I've asked director Matt to give a little rundown on recording week.
I'm Matt Sav. I'm a director and one of the executive producers on the project. There obviously are 13 episodes. It's about 400 pages of material, and we have less than 5 days to grab it all. And so we have 2 4-hour sessions each day where we have different groupings of characters in, and we are just going through scene by scene, with maybe a few 10-minute breaks in there, but it's amazing what everyone's doing. With each grouping of characters, we'll try and go through in chronological order, kind of through that character or those characters, their relationship arc. But a lot of the times we're jumping around in terms of the emotions, so we'll be in a very intense moment and then suddenly have to shift gears and be in a very fun moment. So I just commend all of the actors with just the incredible work they're doing of navigating those shifts.
How do you think this season compares to season 1?
So I think what was so exciting for us on the writing and development team was the fact that we already knew we had gotten to know these characters so well from season 1 that writing for them was just so easy in season 2. I think every line jumped off the page as being oh, that's definitely a Valerie line. That's definitely something Ella and Reed would say back and forth. And obviously when you bring any actor in, they'll bring a character to life in their own unique way. Mm-hmm. And I think the other thing too is that in this season, I think we're getting a lot more different perspectives as well. So in the first season, we really were with Ella for every single moment, and now we're starting to expand out from there and get other people's POV.
Yeah. All right, guys, I'm going to try to talk with some of the actors, but it's a little bit crazy in here, so sorry if there's any background noise. Let's be a fly in the wall for a second. I think I hear Stephanie, who plays Lucy.
Yeah, Dinah's the truth.
Honestly, I feel for Dinah, though. Like, if you were dating someone and then out of nowhere he dies and then all of his money goes to his daughter, he never even, like, that sucks.
Excuse me?
Okay.
You feel for Dinah?
Sure.
You know?
That's nice of you.
Yeah. I'm just a very empathetic person.
I love it. I just
I
care.
just have a big heart.
I care for people.
I have a lot of feelings.
It is true, she got nothing.
She, you know?
They were married for many years.
What is that?
I've tracked down Easton.
Hi, I'm Nick Cafero. I play Easton.
How does it feel to be back in the studio for season 2?
Oh, it's awesome. I barely slept last night because I was so excited. I read all the scripts the past couple weeks, past week. They were great.
Better than season 1?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so. What about you?
I think so too.
Yeah.
I think it's a little darker.
I mean, it's hard to, it's a little, you know who the people are now, so we could just kind of like dive into
It's more than just the romance. It's just more family drama,
Yeah.
higher stakes.
Yeah, a lot of twists
More
and turns.
depth for a lot of the characters.
Yeah,
And
and
your character.
he goes through a lot.
Yeah.
I also really like his, not only the way he changes, but the way his relationships with everybody
Yes.
changes. His
Yeah, we can't
dynamic,
spoil too much.
especially
Yeah.
with Ella, is really great.
Yeah, yeah.
So
We can't
I wanna,
spoil too much.
I can spoil everything. Just follow me on YouTube. No, I'm just kidding. I don't have a YouTube. But it's great. I'm excited to be here.
Awesome. I know you gotta get back in the studio.
Yeah, but I want to answer more questions.
I know. I'll ask you guys.
All right, team readers, don't worry, because I'm chasing down Chris, who plays Reed. Can you say your name and who you play?
Hey, my name is Chris Cafero. I play Reed Royal.
What'd you think of season 2 scripts?
They're really exciting. What I love about them is that, they take all of the characters' arcs to the next level. So it's a real advancement of each character, and we get to see them in new lights and different phases of their relationship, which is really exciting. And there's a bunch of little twists and surprises, and it's going to be a lot of fun.
What do you think this season is more challenging as an actor than the first season?
So far, it has been for me, just because, I don't want to spoil anything, but there are some...
Feel free to say anything. I can. And then I can always cut
okay.
it. I'm gonna do lots of
Don't spoil.
bleeps to excite people.
Well, my death scene is really tough. What was the question?
When Easton and Reed hook up, it's
Nick.
Oh God, it's nuts. It's crazy.
Sorry, what was the
We were
question?
talking about if, as an actor, if the season is more challenging or it could be easier since you've done it before.
It's certainly been fun, like popping back into the character after a few months, but it is challenging because there are some flashbacks for me and some new challenges. I get to have an episode where I'm the narrator and the voiceover, which Ella has been doing up until now, and so that's been really fun. And then there's some flashbacks with my mom, which is really exciting, and certain scenes with Easton that are going to be very challenging as well.
Nick, I remember in the bonus episode you were saying it was really hard for you to watch Chris do the fight scenes. And he has a lot of crying and a lot of yelling this season. Was that hard?
Yeah,
to listen to?
he did one today. I just kind of had my eyes closed and tried to I couldn't watch it. I actually have my eyes.
Really?
Yeah,
I
my eyes
noticed that,
closed.
actually.
Yeah. No, but he's very good. So he kind of transforms into the character.
Yeah.
But when I'm in the booth with him, it's kind of I don't like confrontation. So when he raises his voice, it kind of scares me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Armen, what's it like playing a father when you're only a few years older than the actors playing your sons?
Humbling and terrifying. No, I don't know. I don't think it really matters. I think it's. I've only met these people a handful of times, but they're all wonderful, and I care about them as individuals. So it's easy to sort of impart that desire for everyone here to do well and thrive, and just sort of impart that on it. So.
And do you feel like Callum's evolved this season?
I do, yeah. I feel like he's trying. Like obviously, the bit about him listening to parenting podcasts, like he obviously missed the boat for the first 18 and 16, 17 years of his kid's life on that front. Now he's like, now I have Ella here, like, and I want to keep her here. I have to up my fucking game as a parent, which, a little late.
Yeah. Yeah.
And also, I think it's a testament to Armen's skill as an actor that he can embody the maturity and the age, along with the vocal quality of someone significantly older than him.
Just a cantankerous old man.
Yeah.
Listen to that voice. Isn't that beautiful?
Yeah, that deep bass.
Deep chutney.
Everyone here is so fucking talented that it's just like it's.
Rank us.
I think we'll just go by follower count. Sorry. Fuck. No, but everyone is so incredibly talented that it's humbling to be a part of it, and it's I don't know. It's very cool to come and get to work with everyone because like every time anyone opens their mouth and says anything, it's like, oh, this just got that much better. Like watching him, just listening to him, the way he did some of the lines. It's just like, oh my God, that's such a brilliant fucking choice, and then everyone does that. Everyone makes these great choices. So it's cool. It's exciting.
This is one of the rare times too that we have this many people here at once, which is really exciting and fun, and why Chris brought cupcakes that no one's eaten.
I have had a cupcake. They're delicious. Thank you.
I'm gonna grab some in a bit.
You should eat one into the microphone.
Cupcake.
And back into the recording booth they go. Shout out to Chris for the cupcakes. I did have one later, and it was very good. We're going to have to take a quick break, but stay tuned because we're going to talk a little bit about a new love triangle you won't want to miss.
Relax.
Lobby alone.
Who's this Isaac dude?
Oh, yeah. Who
Isaac. That's what I said.
His name's Edgar.
Edgar.
Oh, he's
Edgar.
great. Yeah.
Yeah, he's really good.
Yeah.
I feel so bad for him the whole time. So you guys might have caught on that Reed might have some competition this season, and his name is Isaac.
Hello, my name is Edgar de Santiago, and I am playing Isaac.
So Edgar, who is Isaac?
Isaac is a practical lover. Isaac is a practical lover, Isaac has always worked hard for everything that he has in life, and he is led by his most important values, which would be responsibility, family, and loyalty.
And how does Isaac compare to Reed?
So, Reed seems like a great guy. He's, confident and athletic and whatever, but honestly, Reed stands no chance against Isaac. Isaac is real and there and actually loves Ella, and I don't think Reed reflects the same intentions that Isaac does. So, as nice as Reed is, he falls too short. He is nothing like Isaac, nor will he be.
And I will leave you with that about Isaac. Okay, guys, I'm really excited because one of our writers, Keyanna, is here.
I am Keyanna Khatiblou, and I am a writer on the Royals of Malibu.
Yeah. What was your biggest challenge in writing season 2?
The biggest challenge that I was most excited about, I think, was just raising the stakes on everything we did on season 1 and trying to figure out how can we see a new side of these characters, how can we change their relationships, and how can we just make everything bigger and better. And I also think that I was really excited to see from other characters' perspectives, to see what those characters are really like, and then also how do they see Ella.
So, spoiler alert, season 2 is not just from Ella's POV. Are there any characters you relate to in the show?
Oh my gosh. Of course, everyone loves Val. I think probably in school, in my head, I was probably the Val. You know, the person who, once you get to know her, she has the biggest personality, but I assume in class, Val is like totally reserved, right? Because she doesn't fit in with the Cove kids. Yeah, and then of course, always aspiring to have the Ella confidence and the Ella coolness. She is like my teen role model.
Who is the most challenging character to write for?
Oh my gosh, definitely the boys. I'm like, I've never been a teen boy. I don't know. Every time I write something, I'm like, Jacob, Matt, like, can we get the teen boy experience, please, someone? So definitely the teen boy stuff has been really challenging, but also really cool and interesting to be exploring what is it like to be that kind of person and be struggling with your family life and your home life and your school life and your romance and all of that from a totally different perspective from my own.
Yeah. What episode from season 2 are you most excited for the audience?
Oh my gosh. I mean, I am excited for probably the Reed episode 206 because it's a very different perspective and it feels so different from the rest of the season, but also very elevated. And then the finale, because I think we really packed in the drama.
And for the audience that doesn't know, episode 206 will be from Reed's perspective.
Yes.
Instead of Ella's.
Yes. Wild. Wild.
Crazy episode.
Yeah.
Awesome. There are so many talented people who work behind the scenes on this show. Dialogue editors, sound mixers, Foley artists, composers. I can't even name them all. Here's director Matt to explain further.
So something I think that's really wild that a lot of people don't know is just how much post-production goes into this. And post-production is after you have all the material, all the editing and sound design and mixing that you have to do, adding music in to get that sound that we have in the series. And I think that makes it so special. One crazy fact is just for about every minute of the show, we have to spend over an hour on that minute in terms of editing it together and then adding all the sound design. And there's, different layers of sound design too. So there's obviously the music placement when applicable, but then there's also the ambiance. So you're in a crowded restaurant or you're at the beach, and then there's the moment by moment sound effects too of like footsteps or someone grabbing a water bottle or anything. It can get super specific, but we're adding in every single layer in there so that as you're listening, it's completely, hopefully 360, and you can get fully immersed in the world.
Awesome. Yeah. Very cool. And can you explain a little bit of I see you're writing a ton of notes. Can you explain that to the audience, what exactly you're writing down and who that's for? Yeah, so obviously, as we said earlier, there's 400 pages. There's over 100 scenes that we have to grab. I think something like 135. What I'm doing is I'm taking notes on every single take. So we'll normally do 3 takes through. We'll grab, any pickups as needed. But then I'm just keeping detailed notes so that when we pass all these files off to the editors, that they know, kind of what was happening in the room and which takes were working best. Awesome.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Thanks, Matt.
Yeah, of course.
As I'm editing this episode, The Royals of Malibu is the number 6 podcast on Spotify. On behalf of the entire team, I want to thank all of our dedicated listeners for tuning in to our first season. Sit tight, we're working very hard on finishing season 2, and let me just say, it's jaw-dropping.
Diversion Audio.